to Pop Off the Clock. I'm Brenda.
Hey everyone, I'm Yoseline. Thank you for joining us. It is another week, another tale of celebrity drama gossip.
Yes, and it is Oppenheimer weekend, folks. We have finally reached this weekend of the culmination of the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer. Everyone is excited for movie.
It's like the summer weekend movie weekend,
this is summer movie peak time blockbuster.
We've been waiting years for the Barbie
and just to sort of, so we can feel this juxtaposition. Yoseline has been, as we mentioned in the last episode, doing a week challenge of pink Barbie, and she is killing it with the pink.
I'm very pink today to the point I love pink. Even people were like, that's a lot of pink, because I have this top and then a pink skirt. You can't really see it, and I'm just not going to get up and do that whole show. That's for another website. But yeah, it's just been a pink day, and people are like, are you going to run out? I'm like, no, I have plenty of options.
Yeah, you have a lot of pink clothes.
Yeah.
I think I just have one shirt that's pink, but people say it's not pink, it's white. So I guess it just depends. I always wear black, so I just I have a lot of black.
Yeah, so I told everyone that I was going to just wear pink every day to be on air as a news anchor, just in honor of Barbie release weekend. I'm excited, and
I wonder if any of our viewers
have
for
noticed.
Our newscast have noticed, dang, Yoseline's wearing a lot of pink this week.
You know what? I probably, because
Mattel gave you a call and was contribute to this.
Have viewers noticed if I've worn pink every day this week? I didn't work Monday, so they've only seen really 3 days. However, it's been pretty pink.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're like, did you not have anything else to wear? But don't worry, viewers. I'll probably just be wearing black all next week.
Join the club. I wear black all the time. It's the Parisian
but I don't know.
lifestyle.
I haven't gotten any emails about it, so
no, because it looks great.
Yeah,
you look great in pink.
Thank you.
This is our 38th episode. We have a lot to unpack. There was a lot of celebrity pop culture news this week. Up until Tuesday, it was like all of these things were happening. A lot of breakups, divorces, Ariana Grande, Sofia Vergara. Updates on those kind of things. We'll get into all of that stuff. And then a reunion we've been hoping for.
Really? I didn't think it was going to come.
I saw a quote. Somebody tweeted or something. The world is healing.
And yes, we're talking about Kylie Jenner and Jordyn. I always want to say Jordyn Sparks. Jordyn Woods.
Jordyn Sparks.
But yeah, it's the besties are back together.
Yeah.
We have those first images of that, but we'll see. We'll dive deeper into that reunion in a little. And the Golden Bachelor,
I'm in love, guys.
We have finally have a face to the inaugural season of the Golden Bachelor, which is a spin-off of the Bachelor Bachelorette franchise. We are dipping into senior citizen vibes, and it's never too late for love. And Gary is
stolen the heart
of not only
adorable. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this man. Not like I want to be with him, but I'm so obsessed with him. I cannot wait. I think I said I was kind of iffy about the idea of a Golden Bachelor, but boy, did they knock the wind out of me, basically.
So we'll get to know Gary in just a bit, but aside from that, how was your week?
It was a very stressful weekend. It was a 3-day weekend for me, so you think it's going to be
I forget you're around.
Fun, but my fridge went kaput this weekend. Saturday I woke up and my fridge was sweating. All of the stuff was just blowing out hot air. And so I didn't have a fridge all weekend. It was fixed on Monday evening. On Monday, I went to go get my sticker renewed, and I failed my inspection test.
Oh my God, that was
because I'm not gonna say what place I went to, but they failed me because my third brake light on top of the where the trunk is isn't visible from 300 feet.
What does that mean?
From 300 feet,
but
it's
how
not
do you
visible.
fix that?
I have to replace it completely.
Is it dim or is it just...
They just said it's not visible from 300 feet. It's not meeting the more than 50% requirement, and that it was in the wrong... It's not in the right place. I'm like, I didn't build the car. How am I supposed to know that the construction is off? I've never heard that the third light was in the wrong place, but
Did they charge you?
$7. I mean, that's the inspection fee, but they're like, oh, if you come back with us and get the inspection again, we won't charge you. Like, oh, thank you so much.
So I too failed my inspection.
Really?
Yes. My brake lights from the back aren't working.
Like both of the side ones.
ones.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Not the top one. The top one's fine. And the guy was just like, which I hope he's wrong, but he probably isn't. He just said that it's very rare for both of them to be out. So he thinks it's a wiring thing and not like a bulb thing. And I'm like, ugh, but he didn't charge me. So I'm like, thanks.
No, yeah, they charged me. And like, I waited an hour.
Oh, mine was fast.
No, I waited an hour and then they were like, oh, they take me outside, they give me the keys and they're like, oh, by the way, you didn't pass. You failed this. Here's the sheet that tells you what you failed. And you can come back here and it'll be free. But you can also fix it here if you want. And I was like, no, I'm just going to do it myself. Last time I went to these same people, they didn't fail me, but they're like, you need to get new windshield wipers. We'll do it for you. It was like $60-$80. And
stop.
Yeah. And then those windshield wipers are terrible.
Stop.
So I'm like so done. Like that was my Monday basically.
Wait, did they charge you for service?
They just charged me the $7 for the inspection.
No, for the windshield wipers?
No.
Okay, they did it for free. Like you paid for them, but
yeah, they did it for free.
Okay.
And they're like, we'll do it. That way you can pass your inspection. That was like 2 years ago. But yeah.
Wow. What a week.
Yeah,
what a
I know.
What a week.
But it's been better since then. I'm trying not to get back into that dark headspace because I was very angry.
Let's jump out of it. I was at the beach this weekend.
Okay,
yes.
nice.
I went on a last minute trip to South Padre Island.
Nice.
SPI, as the Texans say.
How was the weather for that day?
Pretty good. I'm not a
cool.
beach gal. Don't enjoy the sun, the sand.
I hate sand.
But I do enjoy nature. So that was like
the peaceful, hearing the waves.
Yeah, getting in the
crash.
water, cooling down.
Yeah.
I was in the sun. I didn't really tan. I don't know. It's just a superpower I have, I guess.
I didn't tan last time either.
Yeah, but it was nice. The weather was actually decent. It was better than Laredo.
Yeah.
Then I was off on Monday, and I just had like a pool day. And it's pretty interesting. I think I got darker in Laredo. Like,
that's possible.
The heat is the sun.
Oh yeah, guys!
It's a different.
Right
There's
now,
two suns.
Yoseline set up her little fan in the studio because it is really hot in here.
I'm sweating bullets, y'all.
Yeah, it's. I feel like it's progressively getting warm in here, but today was suffocating. I was like, these lights and everything. I don't know.
Yeah,
we
might talk fast just to get out of here because
it's really hot.
This silk shirt, it's gonna not be silky.
Yeah, but awesome. And then this weekend's gonna be fun.
Yeah, this weekend we'll tell you guys later what we do. We'll tell you next week what we do this weekend, just because it's kind of a surprise, and I don't want to like have the person listen and be like, "Oh, what?" You know? What do you mean?
Be surprised.
Be surprised. But aside from that, I think we have some really good headlines. It seemed like people were just trying to like get their news out there, so it gets lost in the pile of stuff that was getting out there. You know, I think we experienced. We said breakups. We'll get into that in a little bit, but it was just a busy week.
Yeah, and I don't feel like it was a lot of stories, but they're big stories,
and they were all like the same level. You know what I mean? Like
the same tone and stuff.
The same tone where if it comes out on Monday, the next story is gonna catch the headlines, like replace the headlines. Yeah. So I think it was like very much.
They all have like a level of importance, but Yos, kick it off.
Yeah, I want to start off with some good news. The happy couple of Dylan Sprouse and Barbara Pelvin are now husband and wife. On July 15th, the longtime couple said "I do" in a ceremony held in Hungary at her parents' property on the island of Herlikenbertok, according to Vogue.
Get it right, Yos. I'm just kidding.
I've never heard of this place. I'm sorry. So Vogue came out with the pictures. It was such a cute little ceremony, and I don't say little as in like simple. It was gorgeous and probably expensive, but
I think I read that they
Simple.
had more attendees than they expected to have. Right?
They wanted it to do something intimate because they still plan on having an LA wedding. So back in her homeland, they kind of wanted it intimate, but then it turned out to be like, the people we want there, it's like 100 people.
Yeah. Which is reasonable because...
Like 50 and 50, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's fair.
And you called it with the whole Vogue thing.
Yeah.
They did like a whole editorial, digital, and for the magazine.
She's such a supermodel that she would be on Vogue, you know?
I loved her dress. I loved the shape of it. I thought it was really nice. I'm like, was Cole there?
Yes.
It didn't seem like he was
I think
there.
he was. I think I read that he was the,
best man or something?
Yeah. No, I think he No, I could be lying. I don't know. He was there. I read something about him specifically.
Nice. Well, congratulations to them.
Yes, another congratulations are in order for Miss Taylor Allison Swift and her loyal fans, well known as Swifties. The pop star officially has more number one albums than any other woman in history. Previously, Barbra Streisand held the record with 11 number one albums. Swift ties Drake's number of 12 number one records, but sits just behind Jay-Z, who has 14 number one albums to his name, and the Beatles, who have 19.
Taylor Allison Swift breaking records every week.
It was kind of a slow week for her.
It was. Well, obviously, you can tell because she's not one of our topics this week.
But I think it's on purpose. Like, I think she wants to be in the headlines leading up to an album release, and now that it's out there, it's like, back into the shadows.
Yeah. And she's almost wrapping up her U.S. tour. And you are the last leg.
I'm so excited, guys.
I'm excited to see if she's going to kind of change things up for her Europe tours.
Yeah.
Like, do little tweaks here and there with your set
new
list
wardrobe.
and stuff. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I would say wardrobe.
Like, how do you keep it fresh? I mean, people know her set list and her movement, like, to the T now.
Yeah. Like, when she did Long Live for the first time, it's, like, Enchanted, and she wasn't leaving the stage. So they're like, what is she doing?
Yeah.
This is when she does an outfit change. Why isn't she leaving? And then that's the day we got Long Live.
But I'm like, it must be hard, though. I mean, there's still a gap between her U.S. tours and Europe where you can rehearse changes.
Yes.
But I don't think they're going to be big changes.
Maybe like the stage videos.
Maybe. Or maybe just adding more Speak Now to it.
True.
That'd be cool.
True. But it's like you can't win. It's like a win and lose. Like, people want something new because everyone knows what's going to happen. But it's like, but I haven't
seen it. Yeah, exactly.
So what else? Okay. This is a controversial one, okay? Well, we all probably heard about Miranda Lambert this weekend as well. So the latest update is one of the fans who Miranda Lambert called out for taking a group photo at a recent show has accused the singer of trying to make her look young and mature and vain. Lambert stopped singing mid-song to chastise several women taking selfies during her Las Vegas show on Saturday.
I don't know. It's just like, what is the policy in that theater? Because I'm like, isn't there a whole thing about pictures?
I don't think so. I think she was just annoyed. I think it's not out of character for her, but I think it's still rude. Like, these people were just taking a picture.
Using flash.
Well, who cares? Like, they paid so much money. Like, you were there. Like, at the end of the day, without them, you're no one. And I'm not saying, like, they weren't throwing anything at you. They weren't saying anything about you.
They're just taking a picture.
They were just taking a picture of you.
I don't see the issue with what they did. I can understand why she's upset. It's like, I'm doing something. Why are you... But, like, is this the first time anybody's taken a selfie? And
it's just, like, these women probably spent thousands of dollars for that seat. And now they... Like, you ruined everyone's weekend just because of your 2-minute song. Like, it's okay to be upset, but, like, just be, like, in your head, like, oh, look, they're taking pictures, whatever. I just don't know. I think it's just very, like, ungrateful.
Does she have, like, a residency there?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
That says
I'm not going to go see her.
Yeah, I'm not going to go see her. But I also don't think she gives
a
heck up. Like, that's Miranda Lambert. You know, like, I don't think she cares.
I don't listen to her music. I don't know much about her. The only only time I heard her name was when the whole Blake Shelton thing happened.
Yeah.
And then
this is why Blake Shelton broke up with her. So, okay, whatever. Forget her. Okay, so.
Forget her.
This story is pretty funny. So, on the afternoon of July 18, Gigi Hadid took to Instagram to share a carousel of photos and videos of her vacationing with friends, including a handful of bikini pictures and carefree romps in the sun. She captioned the photo, "All's well that ends well." Well, the carefree swimsuit photos came just days after Hadid was arrested and fined $1,000 after Customs and Border Control agents found marijuana and drug paraphernalia in her luggage upon her arrival to the Caribbean destination. And
Gigi Hashish.
Okay. Her rep did come out saying afterwards, saying that she bought the weed legally in New York City with a license, with a medical license, like she's prescribed or whatever. I get that. And I just don't know, like, it's like, do you not know the laws? Like,
I think that they get away with it a lot.
Because it's
And
private.
I think that
she did drive. She drive private, flew private.
I just think in this instant, maybe the customs people were just like,
Not having
whatever. We're just gonna charge you. I mean, we don't care who you are.
Yeah.
I feel like this was the one instance where they didn't get away with it, and that's why she kind of brushed it off, because it's like, whatever.
We all do it.
Whatever.
It's just interesting. I mean, it's not the end of the world either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she can post bail, like,
But
take
I
out her
also
wallet.
think, like,
and
what
then
if
just,
it was like those situations, like Brittany Griner, you know, like.
Oh yeah, I saw some comments like, "Good thing she didn't go to Russia."
Yeah, like, it's just like makes you think, like, you as much as whether you're pro or against like marijuana, you also have to be smart of where you're heading.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it could be like, you have to know history. Like, it could be a country that doesn't like the U.S. and they're gonna use you as an example.
Yeah, honestly, I thought about the whole Brittany Griner thing, but imagine if she did go to Russia and got caught. Like, would they have thrown her in prison?
If they want to use her as an example, yeah.
I wonder what this country would do to get Gigi Hadid out of prison from Russia. Probably a lot more than the other people that are in Russian prison, but dang.
Yeah. So it's just like, we just need to be smarter with that kind of stuff. This goes back to happy news, guys. Well, not that was sad, but whatever. Lindsay Lohan and her husband have welcomed a son, according to a representative for Lohan, who confirmed the happy news in a statement sent to CNN on Monday. Lindsay Lohan and her fiancé husband, Bader Shamas, welcomed a beautiful, healthy boy named Lua?
Lula?
Luai.
Oh, Lua? Lie? I'm like,
Lua.
Something must be silent in there. Lua.
The family is over the moon in love, the statement read.
Good for her.
I love
positive things happening in Lindsay Lohan's life.
Not so positive, though, is BB Rexa. I'm going to kind of let you take the lead on this one, but she's basically blasting her ex-boyfriend, claiming that he kind of body shamed her. She
screenshotted this long text message where he says, you've gained 34 pounds. You can see it on your face. You give me stuff when I gain a couple pounds.
And you've asked me to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. So she was just kind of pointing out the whole body shaming thing, and people are kind of, calling him out over the whole situation. I don't know anything more than that. I haven't digged too much deep into that.
I was telling Brenda that I think there needs to be context to that conversation, because in there he never says like, you gain weight, lose it, if not I'm leaving you, which, like, no.
He's just calling out.
But he refers to the text saying like, you've gained weight, your face is changing, and you have asked me to be honest with you about it, so I am. And I also don't, like, it's like an iffy thing where it's like, well, did you ask for that? Because if he's just trying to, like, be nice, okay. But I also don't think I don't think he's saying, like, you lost weight. You've gained weight. We need to break up. So it's just like. And
I think the headlines I was reading was in that context. like lose weight. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there needs to be, obviously, a lot of people just show what they want to show. So, yeah.
Now, if he is being like, you need to lose weight, if not, I'm going to break up with you, then be like, then break up with me. Like, it's also, I'm also like, there shouldn't be any, like, if you truly love someone, whether they lose or gain 50 pounds, it should be like, well, I'm in love with their inner thing. Yes, I want them to be healthy, but it's never should be like, I'm
the vanity
not
shouldn't
attracted to you. It shouldn't be like that, because it's like, well, it's still that person. However, if you're like, hey, like, let me know if I'm gaining weight because health reasons, blah, blah, whatever the reason may be, then you also have to like take it if you're asking for it, you know? So yeah, whatever. Like, I'm very much like, this is awkward. You know, it's also like such a private conversation, because it's a little like, it hurts.
I don't think anybody knew why she even like
posted it.
I think she just posted it and then nothing happened after that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She deleted it.
She deleted it?
Because I went looking for it after, when you told me like, hey, did you read the messages? I went looking for it.
I think she posted on her stories.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, because I was checking her Instagram and I didn't see it. So I think it was a stories
whatever
thing.
then. Okay, so another one, Vanderpump gang is spotted shooting in, where did you say?
In Lake Tahoe. So
I want to go to Lake Tahoe.
I know
so
all their
bad.
videos looked so amazing.
I was supposed to go to a bachelorette party there, but then fires happened.
Oh yeah, that's true. I remember that.
So the gang is all there. Sandoval is there. Raquel is not there, and people are criticizing, saying like, "Why are we still allowing Sandoval to be part of the group?" Because it's a reality show, and we want to see the drama.
And actually, Raquel was recently spotted out and about. I think she's already out of that mental facility. She is continuing her negotiations with Bravo. And I saw Sheena kind of post a thing saying, people are giving me stuff because they saw me standing next to Sandoval, but I was holding my hand in a fist. It's like, Sheena, you can make a fist? I didn't think you could make a fist with long nails. But she's saying, like, don't read too much into it. And Lala was also saying the same thing. But a quick update, guys. So when Scandoval happened, I told you I hadn't never really watched the show. I was just kind of immersing myself in it. I told you I was going to watch from beginning to end. And I have completed that journey as of yesterday. And I have to say,
was it worth it?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 experience. It was the best experience. I'm a little sad that I don't have this consistency in my life anymore, because I was obsessed with Vanderpump Rules for months now. The only thing that I would say is the pit of this whole thing was season 9. Season 9 is terrible. All the other seasons are so worth the watch. And this is to you, Yoseline.
Okay.
If you love drama, if you love yelling, if you just love people being like extra, this show is worth it.
Okay.
And so mark my words.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite is Stassi. So I understand the love for Stassi Schroeder now. She's my favorite for sure. I like Ariana, but Ariana can get to me sometimes in some of the seasons. I never liked Sandoval. Sandoval has always been a narcissist from beginning to end. So I saw him turning into the villain for sure, because he's so obsessed with himself. I hate Shorts. He's annoying. I actually like Katie. Once you get to see like Katie's journey, she's terrible in the beginning, but like in the season 10, she grows a lot. So I'm excited for season 11 to see post Scandoval how they get back together. That's going to be interesting. So y'all should watch it.
What do you call someone that likes Vanderpump?
I don't know.
My friend bought tickets to go to BravoCon.
Oh, cool. See, I want to get more into Bravo, because I feel like this had been my real true taste of Bravo.
That's true. You weren't really a Bravo
I'm not like a Housewives person, but I'm like, if this is like even a speck of what Housewives is like, I love it. I don't know. It's just drama.
I would suggest to watch the New York one, because New York has been revamped.
It's new cast, right?
And it's a new cast, so you would be.
And I heard it's really good.
Okay, I heard it's been okay. Like nothing's, but like they're all new, so that's okay.
And he's gonna revamp another one.
So Andy Cohen has said that revamping New York has kind of like sparked the interest of revamping other cities.
Okay, cool.
So So we'll keep an eye on
But
that.
Yos, I highly recommend VPR. I actually started watching this weekend Sex Lives. Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I was on episode 2 or 3, but yeah, I mean, I had seen the first 2 episodes. I hadn't gotten further, but yeah, I want to watch. That's going to be my next watch because I don't have the consistency of a 10-season show to look forward to anymore. But yeah.
Okay.
A Brenda recommendation.
See, I haven't had time to watch TV. Like
I feel like a loser because that's all I do.
No, I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds like a dream.
That's my life.
Just being in a dark, cold room, watching TV and covers, like...
It isn't always cold because my AC was out for a while, too. It's just been a brutal summer, honestly.
It's brutal summer. Okay, and then we have American Horror Story releasing another little teaser video for their Delicate season, which will be starring Emma Roberts, Cara Delevingne, and Kim Kardashian. I was gonna say West, sorry. Kim Kardashian. And whoa, Emma looks hot.
Yeah.
Cara looks and Kim looks what?
She looks like a different person.
Yeah.
I am so curious. It seems like it deals with a child or like
mother, like female
mother, yeah, something like that.
Mother.
Because it was very like the lullaby kind of thing. She's holding a baby.
And they're all white, like painted white.
I just really want to know what the delicate, like what does that mean?
Delicate.
Is it cool that it's all of that?
Is it cool that? Okay, so delicate. Well, American Horror Story. No. Where are they going with this? Kim Kardashian. So Kim Kardashian doesn't sign up for anything that she's not going to thrive in. So
has to be as close to reality as possible.
Yeah.
Her reality.
But
at
no,
least.
like think about it. Like when she did SNL, killed it because she prepared. Like she doesn't sign up. She doesn't want to be a fool. Like that's not her thing. Like she won't get into a project if she can't succeed. So I really hope her acting's good. I really hope that she like took lessons.
That's why I think she's gonna play something close to who
she is.
That way it's not a challenge, I guess. She doesn't have to
want
like.
I also
want her to challenge herself.
Yeah, because it's like, then why are you here, Kimberly?
Kimberlina. And speaking of the Kardashians, Kendall is now one of the faces of L'Oreal. She just announced her deal with the brand. I'm surprised that she hadn't been connected to a brand before. Okay, this is, I guess, falls in the whole breakups thing. And yeah, some new music videos or new music. Britney and Will.i.am will be collabing once again. And Harry just released his new music video.
Did you watch it?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. I've only seen the TikTok videos of them photoshopping the scenes where Harry, I was going to call him Harry Potter. Harry Styles is on a horse and they put like ranchera music on him.
Oh my God.
Like if it was an intro. And then, who did you send me that's coming out with new music? Oh, Travis Scott.
It's
The Weeknd and
Benito.
Bad Bunny. Yes, so they're coming out with a single together, or is it a project? I didn't really get it.
It's just a collaboration. I don't know if they meant an album, an EP, or just a song.
Because they were saying about the lollipop theory. I guess they were all dropping some kind of hints about lollipops.
That was on the image, but I don't know if that's with the song or. So, I think it's gonna probably just be a song.
Yeah, hopefully
that makes the most sense.
It's a good summer bop.
I don't think I sent you anything else.
I have the Wimbledon weekend. So
yeah,
this past weekend was Wimbledon tennis finals, and the matches did not disappoint. 20-year-old Carlos Alcaraz defeated I'm gonna mess up this guy's name, Novak Djokovic, whatever his name is. I know who he is, and I'm not a fan. And an absolute incredible nail-biter of a match that ran almost 5 hours long. However, that's not what I was interested in. I was there for the celebrity spots. What is it? Spotlights or spottings? Let me just name you some of the people: Emma Watson, Louis Capaldi, Jonathan Bailey, Ariana Grande, Andrew Garfield, Tom Hiddleston, Lily James, Nick Jonas, Priyanka Chopra, Idris Elba, Tessa Thompson, and Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton. It was just like
Celebrities.
Yeah. Like Wimbledon. I've been to Wimbledon, just a fun fact. Like to the tennis courts.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
It's really nice. It's not that big. So if you were there and you see a celebrity, you're
it's like tight-knit kind of thing.
Yeah, you're like that to them.
That's cool. And that's kind of how we found out about the whole Ariana Grande thing. But I'm just checking really quick. I don't think... Obviously, the actors' strike is still going on and the writers' strike. Many actors explaining that when it comes to residuals, not a lot of them make a lot of money. Like, Mandy Moore pointed out the fact that she would get checks of 81 cents for residuals. Mm-hmm. And it's, like, give them the money. Don't give them the money, but, like...
Fair.
Be fair. That's it.
So there are, I believe, 30 movies that the union has allowed to work because they're independent films, nothing that's connected to like a big studio. So there are some projects. I think Jenna Ortega's in it, and someone else that was pretty good. That I'm like, oh, okay. So if you see some people acting, they're not like breaking union rules. They're okay. They got the green lights.
All right, guys. Well, those were our headlines. Now let's get into our topics. Yes. Kick us off.
Let's talk about never mind. Kylie Jenner and Jordyn Woods. So this is the reunion apparently Brenda has been waiting for. So recent reunion with Kylie Jenner and Jordyn Woods was not out of the blue, but they are still navigating this rekindled friendship. Kylie was the one to reach out to Jordyn. A source exclusively tells Us Weekly she missed her and felt enough time had passed and they wanted to meet up. Jenner and Woods, both 25, were spotted on Saturday, July 15th, out to dinner together in Los Angeles. They hangout marked the first time the pair have been seen publicly in 4 years. And if you're not familiar, Kylie Jenner and Jordyn Woods were besties. Mm-hmm. And then it came out that Jordyn Woods kissed Tristan Thompson, who has a baby with Khloe Kardashian, who is Kylie's sister.
Tristan kissed Jordyn. Mm-hmm. And where were you the day that you found out? I remember I was at a city council meeting. My internet was like kind of running in and out. Mm-hmm. I saw the headline, Jordyn and Tristan, and I lost it. I was like, where's the internet here? Because I need to read these articles.
Yeah, I don't remember. What year was it? 4 years ago?
That was like, 2019-ish.
I don't think I was here then. So I was in California, probably doing nothing.
That was so heartbreaking. Because Khloe was already going through it. And pregnant. It's like, she's pregnant. And just the details of everything that happened was just terrible. We all saw the fallout on Keeping Up and like her reactions to it, which were fair. Kylie and Jordyn, I mean, we all knew from the earlier seasons, Kylie and Jordyn were joined at the hip. Mm-hmm. Jordyn lived at Kylie's home for so long. Like, she was always with Stormi. Like,
she was a professional best friend.
Exactly. She was on the show that Kylie had. Like, they were besties. So this, even like when they showed the episodes, Kylie was not, she cared about Jordyn. She didn't want to lose her friend.
Yeah, there was, when the drama happened, people obviously were going at Jordyn, and Kim and some other people were liking those memes. Mm-hmm. And Kylie said on the show, like, we can't be mean.
And then the red table talk conversation, like, man, that was a different time in pop culture. But I'm happy to see it. And like you mentioned, a lot of people are saying that they have been friends for a while. They would keep up. Happy birthday, happy Christmas, send gifts to the kids.
Christmas. But I think the other thing, that same day that those photos came out, I believe our queen of cryptic messages, Khloe Kardashian, kind of posted something about like being forgiveness and moving on.
Oh yeah, like I'm sure Khloe is already past it. I mean, there is no future with her and Tristan. Tristan is like never date anybody. Joke. Yeah, he's a joke. And even right now during the Kardashians, they're in the episode today. It's like when they do the Vanity Fair lie detector test. And
okay.
I don't know if this made it onto the actual Vanity Fair, but Courtney asks her, "Are you sleeping with Tristan?" And she says, "No, absolutely not." So I feel like she's really moved on, and like why not bring Jordyn back into the... Jordyn's thriving on her own, though. She doesn't need the Kardashians.
And I think maybe this is what Jordyn needed.
Yeah, like a little break, some separation.
She has a boyfriend.
Them.
She was able to get her own brand deals, and she's
beautiful.
She lost, yeah.
She looks gorgeous right now, so I'm glad
she lost her best friend, but she gained a whole new like
life and
individuality for her, because she was always known as Kylie's best friend. Now she was known as Chloe's.
And it makes sense because Alabama Barker is best friends with Jordyn's little sister, and it's like little mini me versions of them. So it's like, if they can like make a friendship work, why can't Kylie and Jordyn?
Why can't we? But yeah, so they were spotted. Obviously, they were seen in public, and
at that dang sushi place they all go to all the time.
I know we need to go to that, but that means they have been talking for a while.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those seem more like paparazzi photos rather than set up photographers. Like that I feel like because celebrities are constantly going to that one place, they're probably already stationed there. So I think it was like a genuine spotting of them together.
Okay, so let's move on to our summer breakups. Apparently I didn't write something for one of this couple, but we'll leave it to the last one. So we told you about Ariana Grande being spotted at Wimbledon. A lot of people have been speculating that her and her husband Dalton Gomez had been separated for a while, and at Wimbledon she is spotted without her ring, and rumors started to fly that they are no longer together after 2 years of marriage. So during that tennis game, she was very chummy with Jonathan Bailey and actor Andrew Garfield.
But keep in mind, which I didn't know, Jonathan Bailey
he's gay, so
gay.
It's not like they were flirting or anything.
So when I saw the Wimbledon photos, I immediately honed in onto her hand, and I'm like, she is not wearing a wedding ring. And I sent it to Yos. I'm like, she's not wearing a wedding ring. And then as soon as after those photos came out, it was like Ariana Grande and Dalton are getting...
E-News confirmed that after 2 years of marriage.
Because it was just splitting. Like glaring. I felt like I don't know if she was intentionally showing her hand, but I saw her hand
so many
in
times.
Every photo.
But I also was telling Brenda that those pictures are of an unbothered woman. So the breakup must have happened in the beginning of the year.
Yes, and I was kind of digging through her Instagram, and I think the last time she really genuinely posted pictures of him was in November. So I kind of see like January timeline kind of being the finale.
January, February,
Page 6 is reporting that some eagle-eyed fans noticed in January that Ariana Grande was liking some tweets from this one, I guess, therapist, saying something along the lines of, it's important to move on from things that don't bring you peace, et cetera, et cetera. So it's possible that they could have broken up in January, and she's just been focused on this movie the whole time. And we did hear some latest developments today, allegations that Ariana is allegedly dating her co-star,
Ethan Slater
from Wicked. I'm not going to comment on my thoughts. My impressions, but he is married and he has a kid. Earlier in the day, because I stalked his Instagram, his photos were accessible, and now he is on private. I don't know. Ariana, I don't know, girl. I do not know. But yes, that is the latest with Ariana Grande. Now, to a next couple.
Yes, let me read it off of here because there is an update from when I wrote this. So Joe Manganiello has filed for divorce from his wife, Sofia Vergara, 2 days after announcing their split. After 70 years of marriage, a source confirms to People.
I'm hearing that it might be related to the fact that one of them didn't want kids.
The paperwork cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for the couple's split. According to divorce documents, he listed the date of separation as July 2nd and noted that the pair had a prenup. You know what? I used to be like super against prenups and all that stuff, being like that's so offensive. But I think it's the best.
After watching Vanderpump Rules, I think that it's the
It
best.
is because
You won't get anything of mine post divorce. Like I guess it depending on the stipulations, but
Yes.
like you have you and I have me.
But you also have to think about it. If I don't have anything and you have something, we get married. At least you sign an agreement at the peak of the love that you have for me. You're going to be willing to be a little generous when it comes to like
what I give you.
Yeah. So if you and I like say we're going to get married, we're getting a prenup, you have $2 million. You're probably so in love with me. You're like, if we were ever to get divorced, I'll give you another $1 million.
Yeah.
So I think you'd agree to be more generous because you're in the love phase. So at the end, like,
That's why you should wait. No, obviously you can't wait to do a prenup, but
there's post-nups, but prenups, I think.
But I feel like you just have to be logical with your prenup, especially if there's two high incomes in the mix. But
and I think at that point, if there's two high incomes, it's very much like I'm protecting me, you're protecting you, we're good. But if there's that like inequality of like you're the breadwinner and I'm devoting my life to you in this marriage, then I need to get something out of it. If you were, and there's like little clauses like if we agree, then I get this amount. If you cheat on me, like it's this amount. All that good stuff. But yeah, unfortunately,
I was surprised by their breakup because I thought that their union made sense because they're two hot people, like. And they, at that point when they got married, I think they were already in their late 30s, early 40s. So it's like two hot people that are older. That makes sense. Whatever. I was surprised that they got divorced, but at the same time, what really lasts in Hollywood anymore?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Another person. They're not breaking up, but it's just a rumor. Page 6 had said that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry were in trouble in paradise, kind of quoting, but
apparently it's been squashed by them.
Good, because that relationship needs to last.
I was listening to Dumois earlier today, and during their podcast they mentioned that there was rumors that he was living in another residence temporarily in California, but I don't think that was confirmed or not. But yeah.
See, Vanity Fair is like squashing the rumor, so it's pretty legit.
I mean, you all only have each other. Let's hope that you all stick together. Yeah,
let's work it out. And then the last one is Bella Hadid. I don't have much about that. It's just they're reporting that she's been single, and I don't even remember who her boyfriend is.
Her boyfriend was like an art collector or something. And I'm actually not surprised because while they were together, they were spotted out a lot in New York, and then it just kind of stopped. So I had a feeling, I think she's been single for a while. And then really quickly, Remy Malek. So he had been dating Lucy Boynton. They met on Bohemian Rhapsody. They had been dating for a while, but I just learned today that apparently, like, he's been spotted with Emma Corrin from The Crown. She played Princess Diana. They were spotted very close together this past weekend. And then I saw him holding hands with some blonde girl in London or something. So
it's me.
It's me. Hi.
But let's move on to our last headline, which is The Golden Bachelor. ABC has named its inaugural Golden Year Era Bachelor, Gary Turner, a 71-year-old from Indiana, will lead the senior reality dating series, The Golden Bachelor, a spinoff of ABC's long-running hit franchise, The Bachelor, The Bachelorette, Bachelor in Paradise. You might have heard of them. The format will be similar to that of the flagship dating show, except this time Turner will be looking for love among a group of qualifying women from 65 years old. Quote, "It's never too late to fall in love again," reads the show's tagline. He is a
I was
widow.
curious what the age for the women were going to be. Like the age
and
limit.
Older.
Okay, that's good.
65 and older.
I love Gary. I am so happy that they picked him. I was hearing like it was kind of like a Robert Redford vibe. He just gives me like nerdy dad, adorable, like just is so happy. I was watching his interview on Bachelor. God, there's so many Bachelor podcasts. It's the one with Joe and Serena. It's a part of the Bachelor Nation umbrella. Bachelor Happy Hour. Kind of asking him questions. He said that he was actually in talks to helm this new Bachelor series prior to COVID. I didn't know that. I had forgotten that
they had set out a
prior
thing.
to COVID.
They had set up like a.
I didn't realize that was pre-COVID though.
Remember when they put at the end saying like, we're looking for our next Bachelor.
Yeah.
Do you think they did one for a senior citizen? I do remember that.
So, and then he found out on Memorial Day that he was going to get it. He is a marathon runner and he was in sports during high school. He plays a lot of pickleball right now, which is, I don't know where pickleball came from and everyone's obsessed with it, but there was a lot of that in Vanderpump Rules season 9. That's why it was terrible. But okay, so he is looking for a person who's very close with their family. He says a red flag for him is hearing if a woman is not connected with her kids. Because, like, what happened? You know, that's, I guess, the one thing that he wants. He also wants somebody that is fit, but in the way where they feel like
it's because
they're constantly, because he's a fit guy.
Like, you need to keep up.
Yeah, he wants somebody that does activities, that goes out, like, does stuff with him, like playing pickleball. He's mostly excited about night 1, meeting all the women.
I'm excited.
Yeah, he wants to like get to know every single one of them. His celebrity crush is Penelope Cruz. So he likes the Hispanic women. And yeah, I think that was it. Yeah. That was a little bit about
Gary. He's super adorable. I think he's a great pick. I hope that they have enough women signing up for this, quality women for our little Gary over here. It's just going to be interesting because...
And it's exciting for that demographic of people to like have something to watch. I mean, what shows out there that are reality that target this age group?
Yeah, like if I was 60, I'd be so sick of seeing like 24-year-old men with earrings and scarves on, you know?
Exactly. And he did mention that when the news broke that he was, you know, the Golden Bachelor, that his neighbor had recently had her husband pass away and that they spoke about it. And then later she was like, can you come to the house because we want to take a picture with the first Golden Bachelor? And he was explaining that when they went in for a hug, like he meant to kiss her on the cheek, but they accidentally like kissed. And
what?
Yeah, it was like this weird story, but I don't know. It's just, he was like, people my age are excited to have somebody like me.
They kissed?
Honestly, it was like a weird
Wait,
kiss.
Is she gonna turn out to be one of the
I
contestants?
know, right? That would be so cool. Your front door neighbor.
Yeah.
You never knew, but yeah, I'm really pumped to watch this.
When does it start?
They said fall.
Fall, right? Okay.
So I'm curious if, because they've already taped Bachelor in Paradise. So it would make sense that they would release that before, because they haven't even started filming his season yet.
So they might do, then it'd be like October and November probably.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if Paradise is already like, just needs editing, why would they?
And Paradise goes by fast because it's like 2 nights a week.
I hope they limit that though. I hope they cut back on the 2, because last season they had too many episodes. I think that was the season that had the most episodes. It was Monday,
Tuesday, 2 hours each, and I'm like,
it was terrible.
Like, I can't. ABC, I can't.
Yeah. It's not even summer anymore, ABC. Come on. You need to time these things out correctly.
Yeah.
But yes, I am ready to talk about the Golden Bachelor when the time comes.
Yes, we'll do a full recap. But before that happens, we need to recap the current season. We are following along with Charity in The Bachelorette this season. We are dwindling down. It's already like...
Her season is fast. Like the fact that we're already in like 8 or 7 more people left. That is wild to me.
I feel like I barely know their names this week.
Exactly.
But it was a very interesting, it's that peak of the season where we kind of get the villain and we find out if the villain stays or leaves. And as I
honestly feel like it's only gonna get better from here. I think this was the last boring episode, and now it's gonna start
actually
picking
about
up.
like connections and stuff like that. So the Bachelorette starts, and she has her first one-on-one for the episode. It's with
Dotton.
So is it Dutton or Don'ton?
I think it's Dotton.
Dotton? Okay. So Dotton and her go bungee jumping, and I think they're just so cute together.
I don't know who picked that date. I would have said no. Bungee jumping, it gives me fears.
Okay, did you notice when she was about to jump, like the life just left her eyes? Like he's like 1, 2, and she's like. But then they did it again the second time.
Yeah.
I thought it was just. I think he's a strong contestant. He keeps getting very intimate things from her, like that one cocktail where she took him to her hotel room, and in this one she brought out a picture of her when she was little. I think that's very that means a lot, because
that means they're further along.
She feels safe enough to be like that intimate and have those conversations with him. So I think he's someone that's definitely could be like in the top 4, top 3. And then we had our group date after that.
Yes, it was the whole Girl Scout thing.
Those little girls are so cute.
They were cute. And then I mean, this comes to the head where everyone doesn't like Brayden. When it comes to like the little question and answer portion, everyone picks Brayden because he's just an easy target. I mean, what he says, he's realistic, but it's like you're realistic about the fact that yes, an engagement is quick, but that's what the show is. This is what you signed up for. So I'm confused why it's such a surprise to people. Yeah,
I think he is realistic in saying like, yes, an engagement at the end of this is so quick, but him not saying, but I know that if I stay and were to pick you, and you would pick me, an engagement is the end game. Like, I just don't know. But he's also 24. Like, we have to remember that. And he wears dangly earrings and scarves. Gosh. And it's just, he's just a lot. And I'm very happy. I mean, he was the drama of the season. I don't really think there's going to be anything aside from the connections and her having to pick. I think he was the only cast drama. Do you think... did you also get this vibe where, yes, he would say, an engagement is so quick after this, but I feel like with Charity, it's like, I'm honest, it is quick. Where with the guys, it's like, this is like dumb. Like, it was the attitude too that he kind of presented. He wasn't telling her his whole truth of who he was, and that's why everyone else was filling in the blanks for her. But I didn't realize how much she liked Brayden. She did. Because you don't keep that around with earrings and a scarf for more than 2 weeks if you're not into it. I personally don't think, and actually his ex posted on TikTok or something saying that when you break up with somebody, they automatically go on The Bachelor. He just seems like one of those people that just wanted TV time. Yeah. And he got it. And then during the group date, there's always a winner that gets extra time. That was Aaron, and he got to hang out with Charity for a little bit. Aaron B was really annoying me in this episode. He is too protective to the point where it's like, are you her father? He's just being too much. And at the end, when he confronts Brayden as he's leaving, it's like, you keep not perpetuating the drama, but you keep making it like, just let him go. You're giving him what he wants. Exactly. Like, you are being annoying in this situation. Yes. So if you didn't watch, after the group date is happening, they have like their little dinner time, and that's when all comes to a head with Brayden, and the boys are getting into an argument, basically him calling him out that he is not here for the right reasons. Charity walks into that and kind of pulls Brayden aside, and they kind of get into the whole thing of him being like, I'm not sure if I could get engaged, and she's like, well, then why are you here? Leaves. He leaves. and then he ends up coming for the cocktail.
It was so awkward when she's like literally making out with John and he's standing there. They were like making out for like 3 minutes.
And then she's like, oh, and he's like, oh. Like,
yeah,
it was
like
just
her reaction.
weird.
But
I really like Tanner.
I like Tanner too. I feel like he's kind of a dark horse where I literally don't even know where he was.
That's
in the
why
first
I
few
wrote him down,
episodes.
because this is the first time I actually know his name. But I really like Tanner. Then she has after the group date, she has a one-on-one with Xavier.
Yes. You liked it?
I was so worried because she's like, he reminds me of my exes. Like
Yeah.
he gives the same demeanor as my exes. And she has had horrible exes that have cheated on her and just have been in horrible relationships. So I gave her the benefit. Like, I allowed her in my head to be like, that's enough to break it off. Like, don't give him a rose. If he triggers some, but then when she was talking to him and how he's devoted his like career to his mom, I'm like, if you don't give him a rose, Charity, like, I'm not okay. I thought it was beautiful, and I think he's one of those dark horses again that it's you don't really get to see
when
or
she
hear
picked
about
him for a date, I was like, why Xavier? But yeah,
it gave that the what was his name? The Warwick vibe, where I'm just like, it's either make it or break it. Yeah. Like, I need to know.
I need to figure out whether you're worth keeping around or not.
And then after
I think their connection was good, and I think he has potential to make it to the end. And after that, it was just the rose ceremony.
The rose ceremony, yeah.
Again, it gets interrupted, obviously,
It gets interrupted by Brayden, and it just gets into this whole thing where Brayden is like, just apologized for leaving earlier, but she doesn't change her mind. And, the guys kind of confront him at the end, and he gets into the limo, and then they're like, come at me, bro, energy, and nothing much happens.
So they interrupt, as we mentioned, John's whole thing, and John was upset because he's like, I didn't have any time with her. My rose isn't guaranteed. Like, I'm on the chopping block. But I feel like the connection wasn't really there with John. A lot of people are fighting for him to be the Bachelor because he is of Asian descent, and they want to see some different ethnicities represented during The Bachelor, but he doesn't give me lead energy.
He gives me Bachelor in Paradise energy.
Yeah.
I was telling Brenda that at the end where he was like trying to get emotional, like it seemed very fake to me. So I'm okay.
I'm happy with her final picks to make it. I feel like from here on out, it's probably going to be. Now, like, the thing is, she's going to fall in love with multiple men, like Clayton. So it's going to be interesting to see. And then in the latest news of Bachelor, Charity did post on her threads kind of talking about a TV personality and the fact that they continuously talk down about female leads. Obviously, she's talking about Nick Viall, and I understand it. In his recent recap, he was talking about how she's an F-boy magnet, and, like, the way that they were explaining it, it's like she doesn't really know what she wants, and I don't know. It was hard to listen to, but yeah.
I think Nick Viall gives great advice, and he's very direct, but I also I think people forget that he's not a professional psychologist.
No, he's not. He's just a guy that was on a
reality show with a big mouth.
Well, guys, hopefully.
That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Woo! Woohoo! It's hot in here, guys.
Gosh darn it. Why does this always happen? Sorry, it's because the audio thing always turns off on me. It's fine.
It's fine.
You all don't even notice.
I know.
But yeah, guys. That's all.
That's it.
That's all our time.
That's awesome. Okay. I mean, we're in a very hot room, and the AC's not really.
I keep losing track of my thoughts.
I'm just about to faint.
Hot.
But just follow us on Instagram. Watch The Bachelorette every Monday on ABC, and then we recap it on Fridays. The episode's posted again. Just follow us on Instagram. Go to YouTube. Look for us. All our episodes are there. Pop up.
All right, this is gonna be a splice.
Yeah, we just cut off. I was going on a rant. Just follow us on social media. Instagram, all our links are there. Our YouTube link is there. Watch our episodes. Join the book club.
Yes, the book. We still have, it is The Maid by Nita Pross. So, Celine, how have you been doing that read?
Not that great. Not that great.
And we'll be recapping that at the end of the month.
Yes,
So
I think it's going to be a good book. I just haven't had time to read. So
it's been pretty good so far. So
Are you in it?
I'm like a couple chapters in.
Okay. So just follow along, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.